Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next episode of Connect Pop Behind the Beauty, your go to source for everything trending in the industry, from uncovering product innovations and discovering real time trends and happenings. I'm Raya.
And I'm Jonathan, and we have a special guest with us. I don't know if you saw, but we have our one and only Jeannine Whitver. Jeannine, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I am so excited to be here today.
We're so happy to have you.
Thank you.
Yes,
What
so
an honor.
it's amazing. And what we're talking about, the reason why we brought Jeannine on is because we are talking all about a special mask.
Yes.
And it's kicking off our entire episode right now. And we're going to take a sneak peek into that. Before we do, you know the drill. We're going to share with you the Beauty Pulse, which we have here. We have 3 segments. We're going to talk underneath the mask with yours truly. We're also going to go peeling back the curtain, if you didn't understand the pun there. And we're also going to go into some mask moments to conclude our podcast. So I don't know if that sounds a bit fun for you guys. But I'm going to start.
Super fun.
Yes. Okay. So our first Beauty Pulse is underneath the mask. So Jeannine, in this segment, what I want to talk to us about is, and this might be a hard one because a lot of our audience knows you, but I want to know, and we want to know, maybe something a little bit underneath the mask when it comes to Jeannine. Maybe you can talk a little bit underneath the mask of what this product is too.
Ooh, really? Okay. So you want to know something unique about me or something that people may not know?
Yeah, if we peel off the little mask there, what is the audience going to know?
Oh gosh, there's so much. But I would say maybe the most unexpected thing would be that I am actually quite an introvert.
Oh my gosh.
I really am. I know it's this weird thing. Like, I love being on stage. There can be one person, there can be a million people. I am like at home, right?
Yeah.
Going on camera, like I can talk and talk and talk. If you put me in a live crowd of people, I immediately kind of start to pull back and I have to make myself, right? Like really come out of my shell. So I actually am a very and especially the older I get, I find the more introverted I become. Isn't that interesting?
I would have never guessed.
Right?
You're such an outgoing person, and everybody who sees her, right, feels that way.
Yeah, I can be incredibly shy. Like really shy.
Wow.
And humble.
Oh.
Okay, shy.
Okay, that was a stretch. No, I absolutely love it.
Okay.
And thank you for sharing something. You know, when we're talking about peeling back the mask, I think it fits into the theme of Behind the Beauty, our Connect Pod, because our goal here is to really go a little bit behind the beauty. Not only are you going to understand a little bit about the product and go behind the product and see those conversations that are happening with that, but you're also, and every time we have an awesome guest, we kind of like to go a little bit behind the curtains with that too, right, Raya?
Exactly. And especially the fact that you represent our product education. We would like to get to know how you feel about this mask. Like, why does everybody viewing this need to try this mask straight from you?
How much time do we have? I mean, this mask, from the first moment I even heard about the concept, I was like, yes, and thank you. First of all, I love masks, right? I mean, I make no bones about it. I love my skincare, but I am a big masker. And I've loved peel off masks. But one of the things, before we even talk about some of the details of the mask that I love, is that this is not like a typical peel off mask.
What do you mean?
So a typical peel off mask, right? You'll cleanse your face, you put it on, you can feel it tightening, right? And then you know it's time to peel it off. And sometimes you hear people say, oh, I feel like I got a little wax on my face, right? You know, because it really pulls everything off. And then sometimes with a typical peel off, you almost feel like you have to go and apply skincare to kind of replenish in some sense. And that's normal, right? Because it's supposed to be pulling gunk, right? For lack of a better term, right? Kind of extracting things. And this mask, this is what I would call an advanced formula. The innovation is spot on because it does not do the normal, really severe tightening. Ours is incredibly focused on hydration, firming, and when you remove the mask, which we'll talk about that I think in a few moments about the usage, but you're left with this incredible feeling, almost like a glaze that you actually can massage in. So I love it because you've got a mask and then you've almost got this leftover skincare, this goodness that is going to absorb right into your skin. It's incredible.
Wow. I can't wait to try it. I haven't tried it personally. And when you look at the trends that are happening right now, like on social media, there's a lot of that going on right now, those peel-off masks. So how do you feel about our mask compared to what you've seen?
Oh, I mean, there's not even a question. I mean, first of all, I've tried all kinds of masks. I mean, our masks, other brands. I know there's a lot of Korean beauty brands, right, that are trending. I've tried their masks. You probably know which one I'm talking about. It's all over social. And while everything is good, ours to me is light years in terms of innovation and the end payoff of what it does. And that's because it's specifically focused on collagen and firming. And yeah, I just think it's absolutely incredible. And I also think that it's a really fun product that I think a lot of our ambassadors and their customers are going to love because it's so demonstrable. And you might even be able to have this like ASMR moment, right? Where you put it on, put yourself close to the mic and do that, like so satisfying, right?
Oh my goodness. That's amazing.
Ray, I think we're already talking about our segment of peeling back.
Oh, sorry.
We peeled a little early with that. No, but I absolutely like that because we started talking about the trends, and I have to bring up one thing that I've seen, and this was almost, I have a couple moments here, but this one's pretty fresh. It's freshly peeled, I would say, relatively. I remember a few years ago where this like charcoal, like black face mask popped up, and I would say, I don't know who was creating like dupes of this product, but I would see horror stories of people peeling off literally what would look like the epidermis of their skin.
Yes. Or the mask, they would apply it so much that it would literally go down into the pores and they'd be left looking like they had blackheads because it really, it was kind of getting stuck within the pores.
Yes. So for some of us, we are a little bit scarred from seeing certain masks. And
I understand.
From what you're saying about this mask, this is just like, if she had a second chance at a trend, this is going to be the one that's going to hit it.
I think we're on top of the curve. We are ahead of the trend.
I absolutely love that. And I have to ask you guys, if you guys have any other memories that relate to masks, because I know Raya has one. Just mask in general. It's a hilarious story. And if you should share it.
Yes, I have one. It's super funny. I was telling Jonathan, so I'll share it now with everybody. It would do to me. So when my nephew was really young, he was at our place and I put a mask on, right?
Okay.
And of course, my whole face was like this light green color, except all you could see were my lips and my eyes. So he was 3 years old, 2 or 3. So the moment he laid eyes on me, he was staring at me like this until I took the mask off. He just like, all he could see were my eyes and my lips, and he stared at me like that for like the 20 minutes I had the mask on until I washed it off. So every time I think of a mask, I think of that story.
I love that. That is so funny.
Do you have a funny story related to masks?
I don't know. I have done so many masks over the years. We've done masks, even masks that we've had, formerly at Avon, right? We've had, green masks. We've had white clay masks. We've had, the peach mask. We've had a gold peel-off mask. Does anybody remember that?
That I think.
Yes. Yeah, we've done it all. And you know what? I don't know. I'm sure there's been some funny moments. But I will say that, with my family, my husband, like they don't even blink anymore because I've just done the wildest things that they're just like, oh yeah, okay. Like it's so normal. But anyone else probably, I'm sure, would have a moment where they'd be like, ugh, but I'm just like, what,
Do you get your husband to mask with you sometimes?
No, we're working on that. Listen, we got him cleansing his face, and he uses, a moisturizer, right? He uses the moisturizer, for his eye cream, all of the things. We're not going there, but, baby steps. 15 years later, baby steps.
Okay, you know what? That steps in the right direction.
That's right.
And when we're talking about these masks, I always think this is a good opportunity to talk about them because they've made their way into a routine as like very commonplace when it comes to masks.
That's right.
And when my first experience with the mask was actually with my grandmother. I was a very young kid, and she actually was on the trend of a peel-off mask at that time. And I remember I was very specific nights. I, as a child, didn't question it. I didn't really understand it. But my grandmother was like, "Oh, do you want to help me peel it off?"
Oh.
And I was like, "Okay, sure." And I got so fascinated and so like satisfied by peeling. But as a kid, I actually thought that was my grandmother's skin. It was like,
oh, you're like,
I guess this is what we're supposed to do. So I had to share that moment.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
But wait, there's a huge moment. Have you seen this trending on TikTok where, like, for instance, a wife will punk her husband. And so she'll go in and she'll put on like a clear mask, right? And it dries down and he has no idea, right? So this wouldn't work with Chris because he'd be like so unfazed. But then they'll come in and they'll be like, "Oh, my skin." And then the husband, like, they're just watching with big eyes. And then they're like, she's just like, "Oh yeah, it's just that time of the month, time to shed my skin." And they're like totally freaked out. So that'd be a great moment.
Yeah.
You could almost do that with this one when it dries down.
Oh.
I'm saying that this mask has so much potential, not just for moments, but just a social moment,
Yeah.
a moment to remember.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Can I have a look?
Absolutely. This is my personal mask I brought with me.
Do you mind if I
Of course.
apply just a little bit, just to have a look? Because
Do
I
you have
haven't
clean
had.
hands?
Yes, I do. Of course I
always,
do.
Jeannine always on it.
There.
There we go. You're good. You're good.
There. Oh, it feels so refreshing already. It's like a cooling
It
sensation. on
does,
your
and I don't
skin.
know if they can see that on camera, but here's a big difference between most peel-off masks and this one. This actually looks like a cream,
Oh.
and
Ooh.
it feels creamy
Okay.
when you are applying this mask. So
I
it's
love
not
it.
clear. It's going to dry down clear.
And it spreds so
Yes,
nicely
and
when
it
you want to spread
smells-
it.
Should I talk a little bit about the application, how to use this?
Yes. How would you use this?
Because I just went ahead and went through it, so you can help guide me through this.
No. So basically, listen, with any kind of a mask, but especially, a peel-off mask, you're going to want to cleanse your skin first, naturally. We always want to have clean skin, clean hands. And then you're going to apply a very generous amount. Now, I would say that when you're applying this, apply a nice thin layer so you kind of get your boundaries. Avoid the hairline.
Yeah.
Your eyes, your lips, typical, with applying a mask, but then go in and just put a really nice, generous layer and then start kind of like, it's almost like icing a cake, right? It kind of looks like icing.
That's true. That's
Kind
what
of
it felt
whipping
like.
right on your
Yeah.
face. And it feels like you're applying the richest, but very light and cooling moisturizer. Doesn't it kind of feel like
That's
a
Okay.
exactly
moisturizer?
how it felt like.
I feel
It's
the
not
cooling
gooey.
too. I feel the
No.
texture to it. It's not like the masks I'm used to.
That's right.
That people may be used to putting on the peel-off mask.
Yeah.
I think this is awesome.
Now, if you put a bunch, right, on your hand, right, or your face, and you went to peel, you would see the legs, right, of it, but it's not like those bounce back,
Yeah,
like
it's
really
not.
tight, sticky masks.
That's what I expected.
Exactly.
And then when I was spreading it, there was.
And look, it's already
it was
clear
Just,
on your
exactly.
hand.
It was just like spreading so nicely. Like you said, as if I had a knife and I was spreading
yes.
really soft icing
Or
or
like
really
icing
soft
a cake,
butter or
you know
something.
me and cakes.
And
right?
now it's just.
So
It
basically,
smells so good.
when you put this on, so you're going to want to leave this. So the instructions are going to say, let it sit, 15, 20 minutes. Here's what I'm going to say about timing. The timing depends on how much you put on,
Yeah.
right? So the more you layer, the longer you're going to have to leave it. So if you apply a really nice thin layer, right, it may dry in 10 to 15 minutes, and you can kind of start to gently, peel it off. It may not come off all in one sheet, right, because it's a really nice thin layer. For me, I'm like, I got to get off in one layer. And, you know, I'm like, more is more. So I will put just a really nice, generous layer, right, of this mask on. And for me, I'll go and do something. I'll let it sit, you know, for longer than I probably should, maybe 30, 40 minutes. You do not have to take that amount of time. And then here's how I know when it's ready. I will make this crazy face where I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you do. And if you've ever done a peel-off mask, you know what I'm talking about. If you've not done it, then you're not telling the truth, right? It's like you go, you know, like that. And then you can feel it start to loosen. And by the time I feel it hanging like a little beard, then I'm like, okay, now it's time, right? Because it kind of flaps off. And then, I mean, I just used this last night and it was the most beautiful peel off that you've ever seen. But the magic after you remove it is having this beautiful, like, I don't want to say oil because it's not, but it's this beautiful like glaze that's left on top of your skin. And then you just go massage it in. I actually let that sit for another 5 or 10 minutes because I just wanted all of that goodness to absorb. And then I went and followed with my evening skincare. So yeah.
I want to go do that right now.
Oh, it feels so
She talks about it in such a way. It's like, for me, masks are like a spa moment. Like it's like a self-care moment. And
yes.
Well, I have my guests and my co-hosts because I got one for each of us. So we can experiment with that and have some fun later.
Ooh, I'm definitely trying that. Thank you.
Yes.
I love that. And listen, I love the fact again, and I know we talked about this earlier, that a typical peel-off mask, when you peel it off, your skin may feel a little bit taut, right? A little bit, I don't want to say dry, but like you need to add more.
Yeah.
Your skin, I mean, trust me, your skin is going to feel so silky. And like, I just kept wanting to touch my skin. And I was like, okay, like, but I will say the other thing that was really cool is that my skin almost has a really nice, fresh flush to it.
Oh.
And it feels very plump. And that is the collagen.
Exactly.
Now, those ingredients, and I know we're not going to go deep on some of the ingredients, but there is an astonishing lineup of ingredients.
There is.
But there's also a secret ingredient.
I'm so glad Jeannine is here on this podcast right now. We're literally going behind the beauty.
This.
I'm probably not supposed to share this yet.
It's okay.
It's okay. On the pod behind the beauty, it's fine.
Yeah.
We're just all friends.
We won't tell anybody it is.
Okay, so when this mask launches, you will see the typical key ingredients of like jojoba seed oil. You'll see the hydrolyzed, collagen, glycerin, rice fermented, something like, I'm trying to think of all of these off the top of my head, but here's the secret ingredient. Have you ever heard of PDRN?
What is that?
Okay, it is. I'm not going to go deep. We're not going to have a science lesson. We'll dig into all of this later.
But I feel like it's like trending right now.
It is having a massive moment, but it comes from salmon DNA. Okay. And so basically what it does is it works on like the most cellular level. It's like working inside your skin to really promote skin wellness from the inside out.
Wow.
It's really incredible. And again, I don't want to go too deep, but it does something where it activates fibroblasts. And that is what is actually responsible for producing collagen and elastin within your body.
Wow.
So that really silky feeling that you feel, that is actually a derivative of that PDRN. So I know we're going to be talking about that,
so exciting.
Much later in the year. There may be some other things coming, and I really cannot say, but I'm probably already in enough trouble for saying this, but it's truly incredible. So yeah.
I think we should have Jeannine on more because we're getting a lot of information we didn't know.
You're going behind the beauty, really behind the beauty.
This might get
behind
old.
the beauty.
Okay. And this is perfect because I was just asking myself, I see this product for me very satisfying in terms of peeling it off and all of that, but where did it fit into its a new clinical collagen line? And you just nailed it right there.
Yep. Yeah.
Beautiful
Collagen. And again, I just can't say it enough. You are just going to have to try it to really understand it.
Yeah.
And when you try it, you're going to want to use it again and again and again. And another thing, this is a really nice sizable tube. Again, for me, I like to put really nice, thick, healthy layer on. And I will say that, just go ahead and start thinking, not that we like to talk about cost per se, but like cost per use. So if you think about like buying a sheet mask, right? Like that cost, and I'm making this up, like, anywhere from $2 to $5. This is a really amazing price, that it's offered at. And literally, I mean, even if you were to get 8-10 masks out of this, you're already like getting such an incredible deal on this. So think about that as well, right? In terms of like, I guess don't be stingy with the product. Don't be afraid to go ahead and really get in there and use it.
That's really great. Yeah.
Okay, so you were telling us now we needed to experience the product.
Yes.
So jumping into our next segment is mask moments.
Yeah.
And this one is a little bit fun. This is where we get to ideate where we can mask and where does that fit into our routine. So the first part here is with masking. When do you see yourself masking?
Yes.
Did you know we were going to get some sort of answer like this?
With Jeannine? Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. Is a yes.
Yes.
Morning.
I mask anytime. I mean, I really do. Listen, I'm sure this will go into, for me, I see this going into my evening, kind of when I really want to pamper myself, like every other day.
Yes.
I see this going into my evening routine, or if I'm getting ready for a special event, just because, and again, when you feel how silky your skin is, you'll see that it's really lovely. But you can use this anytime. There isn't a specific morning, evening. It's just whenever you feel the need, for sure.
I would also use it in the evening. Like I would see myself like, after I exfoliate and my skin is ready, I would apply it for it to really go and work its magic.
Yes.
And have that cooling, beautiful sensation on. That's when I would do it. How about you, Jonathan?
Okay, so I can go either way. It's morning or night for me. I just encourage everyone to add this into your routine if masking isn't part of your routine already. Next question is, where is the most like wild place you could mask that you still can mask if you choose to, but it's kind of wild? Like if you were to pick a place and you're like, I have to do it now, where would yours be?
Like on the plane?
Okay, I've heard that one. A little wild, but I've heard it.
Yeah, I think on the plane would be like the only thing I would do outside of my house.
This is where I'm super traditional, right? Like I mask at home. I'm probably not going to go to the grocery store, or go run errands, and have my mask on. But I will say, if I have to, I guess, say the most unusual place, even though I'm at home, it's when you see me, and this is true, they've both witnessed this, I just will pop up in a meeting and I'll be masking. And that's sometimes, especially if it's someone that I'm meeting with that it's not on a regular basis, they're like, oh, okay. Okay. Or they just sit there and they don't want to say anything.
Yeah, they don't say anything, just stare.
Let's see how long they can hold the eye contact.
Exactly, yeah. So that might be the most odd place for me.
Okay. So I love this, and that's the beauty of working for a beauty company is that it's appropriate to. It's fine. I think everyone should.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
For me, I would say the most wild time to do it is when you're filming a podcast.
What do you mean?
Okay, so I have to tell everyone, I don't know if everyone's been paying attention or can see really clearly maybe on different cuts of a camera, but I actually took the time to wear one right as we were recording. Like it's on my face right now.
I just thought you were super glowy under the lights. Okay.
I just thought you had like a glazed.
Oh wait, I do see something like peeling.
Yes. Okay. Because we were laughing and having fun. I think it already started to move around.
That's it.
And so that's what I'm getting right now. So for those of you who can see it.
Let's try.
Okay, I'm going to go to one of our cameras so you guys can get a really close look and feel. And I'm going to bring this because you inspired me to kind of do like an ASMR thing.
Oh.
But if anything, I'm going to bring it close to the camera and I'm going to see if I could find it. Can I find it?
Did you put on a thick or a
Aha.
thin layer?
Okay, I put on, oh, here it is, here it is. Can you see it?
Oh.
I'm just going to peel off a little bit because, oh my gosh, okay.
How does it feel?
It feels amazing. This is very satisfying. Why is my mouth watering? Look at that. I'm going to do the rest of my face after this podcast, so no one make fun of me.
I'm tempted to do it myself.
Oh my gosh. I look at you and I'm just like, oh, is your skin a little flaky or dehydrated?
She's a little flaky. She's a little dehydrated today.
You were glowing on this side and dehydrated on
On
that.
that side. I can feel it, guys.
Touch it, yeah. That's
How
what I
does it
want to
feel?
know.
Oh. If I allowed you guys to touch my skin, you guys would...
Can I?
No.
Oh.
Oh, that was a trick question. She knows. She knows. But it feels very supple and very soft. Similar to like how I feel when I use the cream, the booster cream, or right after I'm exfoliating from the line itself too.
Wow.
And I feel the rest of it wanting to come off. Look at this. It's just peeling off me. I love it.
Okay, since
It
you won't
is-
let me touch his face, I'm going to peel it off my hand.
Feel off mask. Ooh, I heard that.
Oh. Oh, yeah. It feels velvety.
You see?
That's how it feels. You can't
Re-
touch it.
Oh, okay. So you
Sad.
see,
It feels velvety.
very velvet, very
Yeah.
silky,
Yeah.
very soft.
Okay, my friends. Well, I think we had so much fun with some masks.
We had super
Thank you
a
for
great
having
time, and thank
me.
you for being with
Yes,
us.
Jeannine, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I hope you guys are all peeling excited about this new product. Go on. We will catch you guys on the next episode. Make sure to catch us on YouTube or Spotify, and we'll see you guys soon.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.